This video will show you exactly how to get the new exotic class item in Destiny 2. No matter your class, you will be able to get it this way. It is the same for every character, and once you have unlocked the mission, you can rinse and repeat it over and over again and still get rewards. You can farm these class items essentially. So how do you get it? You're going to have to begin by doing 3 overthrows, 1 in each location. 1 in the Bloomin', 1 in the Impasse, and 1 in the Landing. When you complete each overthrow, it's going to say that a wizard has appeared, and you're going to have to go and find and kill this wizard. So without further ado, here's the locations of all 3 wizards. So here's the location for the wizard in the Bloomin'. As you can see, it's just up through the corner in these rocks. As you head up, you will see a little gap. You can head round the back here, and the wizard is just round the corner. In the Landing, the location of the wizard is just at the back, where the ogres would be for the overthrow, if you know where that is. Just beneath the Lost Sector.
Sure, you lost a dusty rock, but I think what you gave is worth more than everything you lost. Now prove me wrong.
And finally for the Impasse, the location is in the back left corner by one of the regional chests. If you just head over there, you will see the wizard shortly. I just wanted to state, you can kill these wizards in any order. It doesn't seem to matter which order you kill them. You just have to kill all 3 in order for it to trigger what you have to do. Upon killing all 3 wizards, you'll actually see a big beam of green light in the air. And this is what helped me find where the mission was located. So upon killing all 3 wizards, you're going to fast travel back to the Bloomin'. And you'll see the green light is much closer. From this, you're going to start heading towards the Refraction. And upon heading into the Refraction, you will eventually come across a statue of Savathun. When you find this statue, 2 orbs are then going to spawn. And you're going to have to kill all the enemies around these locations for the orb to spawn. I believe it's an orb of light and an orb of dark that spawns. You have to take both of these orbs back towards Savathun and dunk them. Once you've picked up the orb, it will show you exactly where to go, so you don't need to worry about where to dunk it. It will show you. Now, some important stuff you might want to know about the mission. You can only do this with 2 players. We did this as a trio. We went and did all the Bloomin' events, and we did all of the overthrows, and one teammate had to leave. He could not do the mission, because you can only do this as a duo. Another thing is, 1 person must be on a light subclass, and 1 person must be on a dark subclass. And this will affect who is light and dark imbued in the event. So heading into the mission, you'll see as soon as you spawn in, you have a light pool on the left and a dark pool on the right. This is going to be a common mechanic throughout the whole thing, so get used to it. The person who has light aligned needs to stand in the light, and the person who has dark aligned needs to stand in the dark. Upon standing in both of these, you will see the barrier to the door open, and you'll be able to progress. Upon leaving the cave, you will see all these ads and all these pyramids. You can completely ignore these. I just got amplified from a melee kill and just sent it past them. All you want to do is run all the way up through to the cave, and you want to go and stand on the next load of plates that will open the next barrier for you so you can progress further in the mission. This mission is very long, and if some people struggle, you're going to want as much time as possible. So upon reaching the cave up the top, the light pool will be on the right hand side behind the corner, and the dark pool will be on the left hand side. Once you're both on your plates, the barrier will drop and you can progress into the mission. So when this barrier drops, you can run through. You can ignore all these ads, but you might have to kill some in your path to get through. When you head round this corner, you will eventually find a rally banner. Keep in mind equipment isn't locked, so you can swap out to reserves if you'd like to. As you head into this room, you'll see a dark lit up plate at the top and a light plate at the bottom. Both of you need to step on your appropriate plates, and then ads are going to spawn. You want to kill all these ads as soon as you can, as I believe this triggers your Centurion and Knight spawns. So if any of you are familiar with Vow Disciple, a lot of the symbols you're going to see are very similar to them. So whoever is on light is going to kill the Centurion, and whoever's on dark is going to kill the Knight. You will pick up these motes which will show you the symbols. So if you saw there, my symbol was give, so I've just shouted to my teammate, give. And he's then got symbols up the top that he has to shoot the correct one out of. So he has shot give in order to progress. As I continue, I keep killing the ads, and then I kill the Centurion again. I will pick up the mote. And then I see my second symbol. I then call this to my teammate, and he can then put in the appropriate symbol. Upon depositing both of the right symbols, you'll be teleported into the next encounter. So essentially now this flips, and whoever's on dark will be calling out their symbols, and light will be shooting the correct one. So you can see both sides of it here now. You're going to continue to kill your Centurion and Knight, you're going to pick up your mote. My teammate's just called out his symbol to me. Now, you may not see it first time round, so what you can do here is you can kill your Centurion all 3 times to get all 3 symbols, and then you can call out at the end. Keep in mind you do have to shoot them in the correct order. If you shoot it in the incorrect order, it will completely reset. So what I advise is you get all 3 symbols so that you can see everything. He can call out all 3 in the correct order, and then you can shoot the right ones. So as you can see, I've just got my 3rd mote, and my teammate has done the same. He's now doing his callouts, which is Commune, Stop, Black Garden. Sorry, Ascendant Plane. So as you can see, I shoot them in that correct order, and then we progress through to the next encounter. So now instead of 3 symbols, we have 4, and it's rotated back the other way. The dark will be shooting the correct symbol, and the light will be doing the call out. Again, you can kill all of them to begin with, and then call out all your symbols at the end. So as you can see, I'm about to pick up my 4th mote, and then I'm calling out all symbols to my teammate in the correct order. So upon input in the correct order, you will then be put into the next encounter again. You now have a slight traversal, so start heading through and follow my path that I take. You're going to have light and darkness pools throughout that you're going to have to stand in to open up doorways for you. As you can see, when you get to this point, you're going to have 2 Typhon Phalanxes. Take them out, and then you'll see your Light and Dark Pool spawn. Light is going to follow the right-hand side path, and Dark is going to follow the left-hand side path. As you can see, as you climb up, here's your next light pool. You're both then going to jump towards the middle. Now here you're going to cross over. Dark is going to go back on themselves to the right hand side, and Light's going to jump up to the left hand side. Finally jump up and take out all the adds, and you'll see your last Light and Dark pool. As you can see, I just swapped to my reserves. You get another rally banner here, so go ahead and swap to it if you would like to. So this room's a bit different to everything so far. You have your Light and Dark pool to begin the encounter. Then the person on Light is going to stay on the right hand side and Dark on the left. You're both going to have adds to clear out on each side. As you're clearing out the adds on each side, you're then going to have a Tormentor spawn in the middle. And whoever kills this Tormentor is going to get a buff. This buff is going to allow them to shoot these crystals in the middle of the room. The way me and my teammate did it, we did 1 through to 9. Starting at top left, round to top right. Essentially what you need to do here is whoever doesn't have the buff needs to call out theirs. And then your teammate will shoot the one that is also attached for him. You'll have to do this 3 times in order to get it to proc. Then you have to do it an additional 3 times in order to finish the encounter. When you get it correct, it will say the Light and Darkness Surge destabilizing an obelisk. You need to do that 3 times. So as you can see here, I get the buff, I quickly clear out my adds, and then I let my teammate do his calls for me, and I shoot the same ones that attached. So he said 3, so I shot 3 because it was also attached for me, and he also said 6 and 8, so I shot both of them, and that has done the Light and Darkness Surge, destabilizing an obelisk. We only need to do it 1 more time now. As you can see here, I call out for my teammate, he inputs the correct one, and that is our 3rd combination, so now we have ended the encounter. We have another slight traversal here, so just get through it as quick as you can, follow my path. So as you enter this room, there's going to be loads of ads for you to clear out. The person on light needs to be on the right hand side, and the person on dark needs to be on the left hand side. You'll see your pulls upon killing all the ads. Same here at this bit, kill all your ads and then step on your plates. At this point you're going to have 2 ogre spawns and 2 tormentor spawns. My advice, send your super. At the next major bit, you'll be getting a rally banner anyway, so just send your supers, get these tormentors gone quickly. We're still on a timer here. If you've been doing well, you'll have plenty of time, so you won't need to worry. But if you're moving a bit slow, definitely use supers to make the most of your time. At this point, stand in your correct pulls again, and then if you've done this, congratulations, you've made it to the final encounter. Go ahead and rally with your reserves, and then this encounter is a mix of everything you've done in the previous encounters. You're going to be shooting the clocks, doing your numbers that you did before, and you're going to be matching symbols while defeating 2 bosses. So when the boss spawns, go ahead and damage him until he gets phased out, and then you will see there is a mechanic that you need to complete. Upon killing him, you will see wizards spawn, one that's shielded by light, one that's shielded by dark. Whichever one you are, go and kill your wizard, and then you will be able to see symbols. The light person will see symbols above his head that they will be able to call out to dark, and dark will be seeing symbols around the room that he has to shoot in the correct order from top to bottom of your call out. As you can see, I got Worship, Savathun and Pyramid, so I call this to my teammate, who started looking for the symbols to shoot them. Upon shooting these correctly, he then dropped the boss's shield, and we were able to continue. So after getting the second boss to his barrier, you'll have to start looking around for wizards. Again, light and dark wizards, you're going to kill the correct one for you. So at this point, once you've got the boss to his barrier, you're then going to start looking around for your light and dark wizards again. Light's going to spawn on left and dark's going to spawn on right. Go ahead and kill them, and then you'll be able to see symbols again. It's now going to have flipped. Light, you will be shooting the correct order, and dark, you will be calling the correct order. Upon getting the boss down to his next barrier, this will be the final mechanic before you complete these bosses. Go ahead and head further in. You're going to go and look for your wizard by the clock and kill it. Upon killing the wizard, you're then going to have your buffs, and you're going to be able to see your same pyramids that you saw at the last encounter. Again, this is a game of matching the symbols. I advise one teammate calling out theirs and the others shooting any that he has glowing as well. The way that we did this, we did it like a clock. So 12 is directly up, 3 is directly to the right, 6 is directly down, and 12 is directly to the left. As you can see, my teammate calls 1, so I shoot 1, and the barrier is diminished. I believe you have to get 3 of these correct for the barrier to drop. So as you defeat the boss, congratulations, you can now go and get your class item. Or can you? I don't want to ruin this bit for you, so go and have fun with it. It isn't a hard mechanic, it's just a bit of fun. Go ahead and get your rewards and figure this one out on your own. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or it helped you out at all, please don't forget to like and subscribe, it's a huge help.